Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Doing real good. Winamp decided not to load there for a second, so that was cute. I was trying to like press play, make the music start. You can now drive legally. Congratulations, my dude. New video out on the highlight channel today. Not even Saturday. I've just decided that, like, I don't know, traditional wisdom as far as I felt like I should do things is like, I was like, I should only put out videos on Saturdays so that way people know to show up then. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I feel like making a video, I don't care if it's cringy, awful bullshit. You're watching it. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Also, I have to apologize. I said I wasn't gonna stream this today, and then I am. Me and Tilda went to go see Detective Pikachu. Spoilers, it's good. There are Pokemon in it. I don't remember what we were doing in the game. I was trying to do something. Is there like a, you should be doing this? We're looking for someone, right? Like someone's missing. Game's a bit loud. All right, let me turn that down just a bit. Feels a little loud on my end as well. Exploring the second floor, looking for the rich kid. Right. Is that better? Pokemon's good. It is living up to the hype of being the best made video game movie in existence. Let me try unhosting, Fred. It's a little too low now. Somewhere in between these two levels, right about there should be good, maybe. Says no channel is being hosted. Okay. But it's good. I'm trying not to like give any spoilers for the movie because like it's a detective mystery essentially. So there are spoilers to be had for this children's movie. That being said, however, I mean it's actually probably one of the first movies in a while that kind of threw me for a loop. Today was gonna be like an off day for me, but then I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. I am technically free from the shackles of the bourgeoisie, as you say. It's good. It's a good movie. I recommend seeing it before you get anything spoiled. I think chances of getting anything spoiled at this point are pretty low, but there was like, yeah, I feel like they did a good job implementing the Pokemon into real world. It felt like they were a natural part of that world. It didn't feel weird. The only scene that caused any real problems for us was the scene with the Lickitung, which made Tilda like gag, and if I bring it up, she like feels sick. That scene for some reason specifically, it's just a gross looking Lickitung. I'll be honest. All right, where am I going? Have you ever overthrown your landlord charging for land ownership as theft? Weird flex, comrade? I'm gonna go talk to someone. Does Pikachu dance? Not that I remember. It's good though. There was one, the major twist at the end I didn't call until like right before they basically announced what the twist is, and I think me and Tilda both like pulled it up. Like we both figured it out pretty much at the same time. Based on what she was saying.
I'm so... But...
Kyoko figured out where he might be.
Yeah?
Huh. Kyoko's so amazing. She's so cool. She's so smart. She seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure. But tough? Who's Kyoko? Who the fuck are you talking about? I don't know these people. Wait, none of these have that name. Oh, her, yeah, she's good. Compared to Sakura or Hina, she doesn't seem to be all that different from Shihiro. What trial are we on? We just finished, well, let me show you who's dead. This guy just died in his trial, and that's about as far as we got. Number 9? Yeah. Burger King foot lettuce. Why are we bringing up Burger King foot lettuce? Go ahead and see it, Nano. This is just a date, or a Ace Attorney dating sim. There's similarities for sure. Alright, so let's figure out where this dude is. If he's dead, I will be so happy. And if it didn't mean... When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Oh, he's alive. Of all the things I'd imagined, it most definitely wasn't one of them.
What are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byuku snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Yo! Where have you been hiding? What the hell are you doing here? I was gonna say heck and correct myself, but I was like, nah. We were very concerned. We have no reason to be, I was just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at a point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well.
Wait, so you're gonna use what you're learning in that there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah! It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often that you get to take part in such high-stakes, high-intensity activity. So if you are going to do it, make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean game? That's fucked up! But it is a game. A game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right. It's a zero-sum. Yes, we know gambling. Thank you, honey. It's very sweet. Thanks.
Are you okay
It's
with
part
this?
of game theory, a mathematical model. In a game theory, what we're doing now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must complete for positions or resources.
I see.
You mean like some kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this. Everyone must scramble to obtain something that is very limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This applies to be school life when we're subjected to be here. In this case,
okay?
our limited resources that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
So the game was designed from the beginning to force us to try and betray and to try and defeat all the others. But I'm just gonna say it. We get fed, we get clothes, we can pretty much do anything we want here. Like, there's nothing that forces us to kill each other aside from our desire to leave. And at some point, someone's gonna come looking for us, I would assume. Right? So, like, we don't have to kill anyone. In fact, it would probably be good for us, like, we could just look at each other's videos and then we could explain them and understand what each other's motives are, and then maybe be like, it's okay. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. For those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
What?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. Not as everyone is as trusting, Rev. The level of trust is pretty high right now. In fact, in order for you basically to be able to go to sleep at night, you have to trust that others are not going to be, like, running around breaking open doors. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't describe that as a smile. That's a good point. I was talking about other stuff, and then I started reading chat. When do we get a Rev burp emote? Does someone want to do, like, the command to see where we're at? Exclamation point subs, and then whenever that mark is met, we can switch that out. Or we can switch out one of the ones we got. I don't know. Anyway. The smile is filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. Okay, apparently it's not subs. Is it exclamation sub? Yeah. Then or sooner if someone wants to remove one of the emotes we've got with something else. I feel like I need to have like a PogChamp sort of one as well. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from Skamagare a parent. It's normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? What if I kill your ass?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply is impossible.
You son of a bitch.
Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm having a really bad dyslexia day. You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Well, I mean, I don't really blame him. Like, fuck that guy.
Don't make me repeat.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but don't bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing somebody does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy, after all. The boy who was raised to succeed from the day he was born. He was raised with a golden spoon in his fucking mouth. Silver spoon, but whatever, I don't fucking care. My point is that this guy doesn't understand what it's like to fail. So, like, he doesn't have a concept of that. He has money. Money can buy you out of any bad situation. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life or death situation. Is that not so, Bakiyaku? She's gonna make up new names for him. If we're being real, people are going to be dying in order of me being able to pronounce them. So that means that this guy is gonna die soon. At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is, because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest that we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me say this to all of you. You do need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
She's so murderable. Like, and I don't mean that, like, I don't mean that in a, like, I would murder her, but, like, she seems primed for murder, which means that she will live quite a while. Axel Crash, thank you for the resub. She's pure. I realize that. That's exactly the reason that she'll die. Because she's pure. Because everyone likes... I know, that's what I was saying last time, Surprise. What if everyone murders this guy and doesn't incriminate each other? Then we all get to leave.
It's because...
This isn't in a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friend is...
That's horrific.
Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends. Quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But...
What?
What? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me. Just accept what I'm telling you. I'm right because I say I am. Fuck you.
Come on.
I have money. what happens if they all work together to escape? If they try and escape, they'll die. The bear hasn't just... I mean, apparently, you can only have one accomplice, but the bear has not mentioned that yet. Someone spoiled that, so that's... Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead! You get off on bullying people who can't fight back? You want to come and try that on me? So you're pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit.
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you would waste your breath on such an empty gibberishing.
You son
Whatever.
of a bitch.
Close enough. That's it. You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on. Just calm down.
Piece of shit.
I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate under your elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I'd rather not become a part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. All I'm saying is that, ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Chat has gone, like, full fucking, like, Kropotkin at this point. Like, it is just eat the rich and all of that jazz. Which is... I think just you guys hate that one guy. I have to assume that that's the reason. Without a second glance, douchebag left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. It's not beyond us, it's beneath us. He understands the rules of the game and has decided that he's going to play into the killer's hands because he can't understand. It's called a game, so he doesn't want to... He doesn't want to lose, and therefore, he's treating it as a competition. A competition that he has to win, which means he's got to fucking murder someone.
But...
Was he serious about all that? Like, do you sublet your brain? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Yes, he was serious. He was, without a doubt. Thank you.
don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then. But what he says, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, you can say that for sure someone won't poison our food. Come on, you too, Tokudo. Well, I think everyone else dies as soon as the one person... I don't think we're trapped in here. I think we're punished for not finding out.
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would even care if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just don't think that? I know some people are like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. Who's my favorite so far? Mondo, I think. Mondo and I feel like could hang. Toko is like all sorts of fucking crazy. I should mention it. Okay. Someone pointed out that I didn't put the weird stories from the other day on this stream with Dangarompa in today's video, but I got another customer service story for you guys, and I haven't told this one yet. And it's probably one of the last ones I'm gonna have to tell for a while if God or the devil, whoever is inciting this shit, keeps it that way. Okay, so story time. This is when I was still working there, sort of. I got information about it recently, as of like today, that I feel like I need to share. When I was working there, we had to have people fill out like things, surveys saying that we're good at our jobs or whatever, so that we can better be micromanaged to the very second of our breathing. And I got a bad one. A customer said that I cussed in front of their kids. And I said the shit word. Now, I will admit it, I did. But I'd like to tell you guys a story about how that came up and why I am not sorry. First off, those surveys, if you give anything less than a 9, that person can get fired. I don't care how bad your experience was. A 9 is considered the worst that you could give because anything less than perfection is bad. Every company uses the same survey program. Target, Chili's, GameStop, where I used to work, all of them, anything less than a 9 is considered not perfection, and you are expected to be perfect. I know this is new for you guys. It's not necessary that they get fired, but at least it gets them in trouble. So unless if the waiter or whatever shat in your food while you were looking. Anyway, it's better just not to do surveys if you're not going to give them a 9. PetSmart apparently uses the same thing. Anyway, so the other day, I'm checking out a customer, and, you know, her friend goes to the car or whatever, and she's been in line for a minute. I'm the only one working, and it's starting to go, like, she's wobbling, right? And I'm like, it's late at night. She's not drunk, but she's acting kind of like she is. And I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah. She's kind of slurring her words a bit. And I'm like, are you sure you're all right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you need, like, water or something? Like, there's a Starbucks just next door. I can get your shit while you go and get some. Do you need to sit down? She's like, just like, I'm just diabetic and you know. And I'm like, okay, why don't you go sit down? I'll get your stuff together, and then I'll come and get you when, you know, it's time for you to pay. And she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down over there. She starts walking towards the door where the steps are, and she hits the ground fucking hard. Right? At that moment, my, like, customer service thing breaks down, and I go into human mode, and I say shit really loud and rush over to help her. Her friend comes in because I yell at him to get in there. She's okay. Last day of work, she came in, and she was really apologetic about the whole thing. I'm like, you're fine. It's fine. Don't apologize. You can't do anything about that, right? But we make sure we get her some water and stuff like that. But anyway, that is when I said, shit. Fuck you for reporting me for that. If I was still working there, I'd be mad about it, but I'm not. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Thank you for the 100 bits, just a little jinx. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. By the way, sometimes the difference between a 9 and a 10 is a raise. So if you think the person is cool, even just like a like, this is what I expect from, like, someone who's, like, going and getting me food, just give them a 10, regardless. If you think, like, they were having a hard day and maybe they could do better next time, give them a 10. You know? But the worst you should ever give them is a 9 if you're going to fill out those things. Yeah, we're in a right to work state. Fuck off. Hate that. No, it wasn't the customer that fell. No, it was the person in line. Another person who was in line who heard me say shit when I ran over to try and help this woman who fell. My boss didn't, like, he didn't give a shit, to be honest. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Like, he seemed fine with it. Yeah, no, not the woman who fell. She didn't report it. No, some rando in line reported it. That's what happened. It's like the woman who fell was very thankful but embarrassed, which is understandable, you know? Anyway, Chaotic Rain God, thank you for 14 months of support. I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take a day off. I need to get myself going. Alright, free time. So, I would assume that it's going to be based on what items I've got. So let's see what presents I've got, and we can figure out what we're giving to whom. I'd like to be friends with Mondo, though I think he's going to murder someone. I guess I should do it based on, like, who's going to murder someone. Like, who's going to get murdered? I figure the rich guy or, Mondo is going to be involved. Zarin Saber, thank you for giving Skella Lord the bonus. A sub. Very kind of you. Glasses. So, hold on. Let me see who else is available. Alright, so... I don't really care for the fascist. I'm not giving him anything. I'm not giving you anything. I want to give you stuff, but I have a feeling that you're going to be implied to be the murderer. I'm trying to figure out which one is probably not going to be involved in the next murder, and therefore give them something so that way they can help me with the investigation. I fucking hate you. I don't even know what to say about him. She seems like she's up to something. Mondo seems like he would be too direct. She seems like a good choice. She's kind of crazy. One of my coworkers was saying, like, giving me grief for dating Tersa, whatever, from Fire Emblem Awakening, the crazy bitch. And she's giving off very similar crazy bitch aura. Sakura seems like level-headed and smart, which is a rare thing amongst the people here, and also doesn't seem actively hostile. Tharja, thank you. Yeah, I romanced her because I was very much in a, like, let the loser win sort of mindset when I was playing that game. Celeste I like, but I'm slowly learning that I should have taken it as an insult that I'm somewhat like her. Shiro. So I basically think I should give stuff to Celeste, Sakura, Kyoko, or Mondo. So you guys pick which of these two should I give stuff to. Either Mondo, the biker, Mondo, Sakura, Mondo. Alright, we'll give some stuff to Mondo. So, now that we've decided Mondo, let's see what we've got for Mondo. What would Mondo like? I think he would like the leaf covering. This seems like a weird thing to give someone, but... Alright, so where's Mondo at? He also lives fairly close to me, which is convenient. Give him the cool Heelys. Giving someone a loincloth is, I mean, like, it's not subtle. I got Heelys, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't there a way of telling where people are? We can just do this. Where the fuck is he? Okay. The hallway to the pool. Okay, pool. So this is a dating game? I've forgotten how to get to the pool. Where the fuck's the pool? It's a staircase upstairs, but... You can just teleport? I haven't really figured out how to teleport yet, I'll be honest. Oh, I literally just pressed that button, it's fine. Well, hey, Mondo. I'm here to give you a loincloth. What's up, man? Something wrong? Should I hang out with Mondo for a while? Spend time with Mondo.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, man. Normally I don't hang out with guys this much, you know what I mean? But I got some time to kill, so whatever. It's not gay. Or spend some time with Mondo. Mondo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Mondo a present? Yes. What would you like to give him? Apparently, I would like to give him... a leaf covering. This seems like exactly a weird thing to give someone.
You piece of...
I'm the leader of the strongest gang in the country. I'm part of the Crazy Diamonds. When I walk past, even crying babies shut the hell up.
You want to fight?
You think you know what us Crazy Diamonds are all about? I think I made him mad. He probably thinks worse of me now.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto, what's your ride? My ride?
Why?
Yeah, your ride, your hog, your chopper, your motorcycle. Well, ride anything. Not even a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog?
Jesus Christ.
God, you're such a fucking dweeb. I'm sorry.
Yo.
Man, I gotta educate you. Real man rides a Kawasaki, right? That's what I ride. No. No, dude. You gotta ride like a Harley or something. You can't fucking... And Harleys, fuck them. Like, you gotta get like a Harley knockoff. Because Kawasaki is like, that's a crotch rocket. That's not a cool bike.
Hell yeah.
You ought to see it, man. My V-Twin's got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course, it ain't just for anyone. You gotta have a skill to handle it. They're in Japan. Right. Okay, so... Kawasaki's like a fucking crotch rocket, though. You must really love your motorcycle. Hell yeah, I do. I'm a goddamn biker, ain't I? We're crazy as hell. Yeah, the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right?
yeah.
Damn straight, the invincible Crazy Diamond Gang. You wanna come ride with us? The monster sound coming out of that straight pipe. Hot damn. Straight pipe?
What?
Come on, you gotta know what a straight pipe is, right? It's like when something's missing, right? That's why it makes a monster sound. When it's got no muffler? Fuck, I don't know much. I'm gonna assume it's not when it's popping high. That's when the motorcycle doesn't have a muffler, right?
Hell yeah.
So you did know. Good. That's that. Next time we ride, you ride with us.
That's true.
Man, that makes us think back when I first started riding.
Yo.
My big bro used to ride, you know. His name was Diana. Dia? Daya. Dio and Mondo together were the Diamond Brothers. Everyone up and down the country knew us.
What?
Of course, I was always the cool one. Diamond Brothers, that sounds kind of incredible.
By the way.
First time I went out, I ended up at the back of the pack. Eventually, the cops got on us and they surrounded me. I was in some tough shit, man.
Hey, damn it.
Yeah, you can't get behinds. That's how fucking cops work. Like, if you get to the back of a pack, you will absolutely be taken out. You gotta move as one fucking unit. There shouldn't be a back or a front. It should be just one unit of people. Oh yeah, I should bring it up since you did in chat, and I can do some shilling for myself. And we can also deflect from the fact that I have crime knowledge. Anyway, I'm doing a sale for arts. It's on eBay. No one's bid on it yet, but that's usually how it goes first couple of days. But that, I decided to name it Unnamed Bridge Work because I think that's funny. Am I more of a Mondo or than a Celeste? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm really quite either. Celeste is too fancy for me, and Mondo has a bike. So, you know. Well, so I pulled over, and when they came up to me, let's just say it was a massacre. A massacre? Man, Mondo, you must really be strong.
Fucking around.
Of course, you can't wave the banner for our gang with that kind of string.
Shit.
In a fight, they'd go for the leader first. Kill the leader of the pack, you know? That's why other gangs come after me. So if you want to be the leader of the pack, you gotta be a tough motherfucker.
Yo.
Well, thank you guys. How about $100 and some exposure? I went with the average between like the baseline that I set up in the arcade video and the average that I've been getting, and figured that's a good starting point. The truth is somewhere around the top end of that, but I'd rather have a bidding war start. You see what I mean when we get our first ride? Let's get ready for it. Actually, maybe it's better we don't get involved in that kind of thing. Like I said, I don't have a motorcycle. I don't even know how to drive one.
Hell yeah.
Well, you could ride with me. Riding with Mondo. But other gangs target him first, right? No way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I said get ready for it. I'm pumped. I can't wait to get out of here now. Mondo left, apparently in a good mood. Crap, this is real bad. Even if I get out of here, I might still be in real trouble. Dragging my anxiety behind me, I went back to my room. Can I continue to interact with human beings? There's still plenty of time left. I can't just sit around here. I should head out. Yeah, I should. All right, well, rather than walking places manually, I'm just gonna... All right, so who's our second target? It can be either Sakura, Celeste, or, well, she's locked in her room, so... Not her. We've already hung out with Sakura once, but it's probably not bad to have extra points. Celeste? Fine. Target. I mean, listen. Where the fuck is she? Celeste, there you are. Hey. Alright, what am I giving her? I don't know if that went well or not. Let's see. Diamonds. Something fancy. Very popular with men these days. It does attract the ladies. Most guys hate the smell. Boxing gloves, glasses, slippers. You want Heelys? I got Heelys. Wonder Dungeon. It's also apparently International Goth Day. So happy Goth Day, everyone. I hope it was fucking miserable for you. Let's go with the bloomers. I've grown entirely accustomed to the life here. With enough time, any place can eventually come to feel like home. Should I hang with Celeste for a while? Yes.
As for me,
I truly frightened myself. To captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself. Okay. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yes. Would you like underwear? That's a normal thing for a guy to give a girl. There you go.
no thank you.
I am the type of person who cannot decline a gift. So I have no choice but to accept this. But I do want to stress that it is only because of my sense of duty. Does that mean that she liked it? No. I would like to share something with you. Huh, what is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing?
Indeed.
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game is, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that a power which can overwhelm any strategy. That power is luck. Luck.
Actually,
There are two types of luck, good and bad. Did she like it? It seemed like she didn't like it. Was you like, panties? There's no in between. The luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
There's a neutral? Okay. Some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life.
Well,
Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. I forget who said that, but it's fucking true. Opportunities you can't really count on. But you might as well be prepared. Do you see what I'm saying? You mean that that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. That's why I've never lost. Never say punties. Again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Punties. Alright. So that's all there is to it? The ultimate lucky student, yes. Does this not perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
What separates the ultimate lucky student and the ultimate gambler? Peonies. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd like to say my life has been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. It feels dumb to have a lucky student and the world's best gambler. If you understand that the strategy is luck, like, gambling is essentially just knowing, like, being able to do the percentage stats in your head. And for most games, I can't do that. Dice games I'm becoming good at, but, after parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. Just don't lose, or kill anyone who beats you, and then challenge them to a rematch. Winner takes all.
This is a school announcement. As such, soon the doors to the... Okay then. Sweet.
I skipped through that unless if there's, like, a special one. The game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late into the night. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have the tendency to stare. I can't help it, I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
What the fuck? Wait, why did that end? Did he not like the loincloth? I felt like he was just being tsundere or whatever. Is Mondo being tsundere? Fuck. I choked on my own spit because of how stupid I am.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and night. Get ready to...
He made the bad noise. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if anyone actually showed up and poisoned anyone. Went to the breakfast meeting, same as always, but... Is this everyone? It feels a little small. Buku and Toko had stormed off yesterday. I wasn't surprising. Yeah, but like, who the fuck? I don't know the names yet. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought. It wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today. I thought that was just her acting normal. I didn't really realize that she had stormed off. I thought she was just acting like a crazy person. Whenever you give him a gift, it's either a low-pitched or a high-pitched noise in the background. I assume it's because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining. Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kind of empty. I know BQs or whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko?
You're serious.
I vote no, she's super annoying. How can you be so cold? You're like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No, rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet! Anyway, Buckya is a real problem. We don't keep an eye on him, he might actually try and kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. We got no choice but to get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's going a little overboard. Not. He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when allies turn into loose cannons. But no, I agree with Biker Dude, actually. It seems like a solid fucking strategy. Anyone who thinks that they're gonna go around murdering people, we could just, like, tie them up. And then... then it's fine. It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at a sports day or whatever.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? You gotta use rope to do tug of war or something, idiot.
It can't be.
I'm not an idiot. You're the idiot! What are you calling stupid? What's wrong, Superhero? You don't look great.
Oh.
What happens when the wrong person gets tied up and they get murdered? Well, we only tied up with the people that want to murder people in the first place, so if the tied up person gets murdered, they were a threat to begin with. I think that's literally just describing how prisons are supposed to work. Self-loathing? Well, after what Buck just said to me, I just got so nervous I locked up, I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who couldn't fight back. I hate how weak I am. I see, Mondo made you depressed.
What?
What? How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway, right? Ooh, you skipped your respect women juice today. I see. Are you crying? It says you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore. Really? I'm not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
Got it. I'll make you a promise as a man.
Huh?
Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but I'm a man. A manly man. Made out of man. My arms, when I flex them, they're just made out of dicks. That's how manly I am. Ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother had told me once over and over again. He said no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. And that's what he left me. Left you? Yeah, my brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, you can trust me when I make that promise, so you don't gotta cry anymore. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mondo.
But
I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. I read that really weird. We're rolling with it. If I'm so weak, I can make... if I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good. Still don't stress out too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you anytime. But Miss Fuzuki, we get all smashed up into a billion pieces.
just a second.
Shut up!
You know?
Finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. Looks like Shiryu has gotten some life back. Man, if we keep helping each other out like this, no one will be dead. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up for breakfast. What can I do to try and understand those two better? I could try and befriend them. I don't wanna. Crazy bitch and rich asshole. I can. Alright. Who am I dating today? Fascist dude, rich asshole, Mondo. He's dead. That's just not happening. Go fuck yourself. Clairvoyant, idiot. Mysterious girl. Ditzy chick. Crazy bitch. Ripped chick. Apparently me. Dead. Baby. Weed, baby girl, crazy bitch. Weed man, baby. Date weed man. It's between baby or weed man. I can also keep hanging out with the people I've hung out with. Weed then Babby. It appears to be Weed and Babby today. Alright, well, let's see what Weed and Babby we can give them. I don't know what to give Babby. I don't really know her, so maybe it's good that I do learn her. She'd probably like the kitten hair clip. That's adorable. No one's gonna like that. Looking for something that feels like... Pretty Hungry Caterpillar. Mr. Fastball, Antique Doll, Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull, that's what we'll give him. Do you want to make a fuck berserker? Berserker! It seems like everyone's got like the same schedule every day. So that means that I can find her here. Do you want to make a fuck? My love for you is like a truck. Mondo probably would like a big-ass katana.
Hello there.
I'm gonna friend Baby Thin Weed, because those are the two people that... Weed Baby. Nice to see you here. Should I hang out with Zero here? Yes.
Yay.
Yay, I really like talking to you. Rev said baby rights. Baby rights, everyone. I spent some time talking with Chihiro. We grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. You want a thong? What do I have? What was it? I don't want to come on too strong. I think starting with the underwear is probably not the correct answer. I had something. Camera? Adorable reaction. Okay. I had one that was like a hair clip, right? There it is. How about this? You want a kitten hair clip? Okay, so that was the bad sounds. Can you say trans rights too? Yeah. Don't just let people fucking live. So that was the bad sound, right? No? Look what I did. I'm sure someone else would appreciate having that more than me. Maybe you should find someone to give it to who can make better use of it. I think I upset her. She probably thinks of worse of me now. No! What's wrong? It hurts. Did you get hurt?
You know?
Yeah, your gift was so shit. It reminded me of the time that I thought of something sad. Not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night. Mosquito? Figured something serious had happened, saying how you were hurt. Did I give you the wrong impression? Sorry. I'll have to apologize. It was my own fault. You said it hurts? Did it bite you really that hard? I mean, like, isn't that really useful, good information? Like, a mosquito somehow got its way in here. That means there's an exit, right? She held out her arm. A huge red bump stood clearly against her pale skin. Holy cow!
What should I do?
It's way past itchy now. It really hurts. Oh, by the way. The Sonic trailer came on when we were waiting for fucking... When we were waiting for Pokemon to come on, right? So both me and Silda did the meow thing. There was like 5 people in that place, but whatever. Why is it so big? Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh no, I was awake. But you didn't notice? No, I noticed, but what?
You know?
Well, I felt it bite me, so I looked down at it, but it didn't do anything. It just sat there and watched it suck my blood. You just watched? Why didn't you smack it? Because that would have killed it, right? Well, yeah, but
You know?
must have been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it was hungry, it would have really been sad. Oh my god, you're gonna die! And you'll probably be like, well, if you have to kill me. There's just a mosquito. Mosquitoes are living things too. Might have its own mosquito family. Sorry, I know that's dumb. You don't have to apologize. Just don't go scratching it. That'll make things worse. But if it gets itchy, what if it gets so itchy I can't take it? Well, in that case, just take the tip of your fingernail and push it into the bump. That'll help.
Huh?
Wow, I had no idea. You're so smart, Bakko. She's got doormat syndrome, yeah. Can you say mosquito rights? No. Fuck mosquitoes. She smiled like a tiny, cute little animal. I wonder if she does that on purpose. If so, that's a whole nother level of scary. Don't you think it's kind of strange? What is?
You know?
Well, this school is completely sealed off, so how did a mosquito get in? Right? Maybe there's somewhere else in the school where bugs can live and grow. Some kind of nature-y spot. Nature-y place in school. Well, I can't say... I feel like, I feel like we've all seen that there's a tree outside, right? Like, you guys saw that? It's like an indoor area. But, like... Like, you guys saw the tree, right? Like, I'm not crazy? Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out of the school. A secret passage? Well, even if there's not, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, we'll be out of here in no time. You're right. Working together is super important. Well, I mean, like, the human uses up, like, what? I forgot what the math on it is. But, like, a human uses up, like, 1 cubic foot of, like, air per, or exudes 1 cubic foot of carbon dioxide per, like, day or hour or something like that. I don't know, some amount of time. And this school is fucking massive. There's parts of it we can't even get to, which makes me think that, like, we're not gonna suffocate. And it could actually be that there is no, like, exit. I would assume that there's some way in and out for him to go and get supplies to feed us. But of course, I don't know how I could be useful. I'll probably just weigh you all down. You have hacker knowledge. That's, like, one of the most useful things. Like, you could fix that computer, right? Maybe? Or at least tell us it's definitely broken.
Huh?
It does? Really? Yep. So let's just all do our best, okay? Okay. Thank you, Mokutu. Alright. Hack the security cameras. Hack the planet. I don't know why he goes back to his room just to be like, I shouldn't go to my room yet. There's things to do. I'm gonna go take a piss. I uploaded a new video onto Arcade today as well. It's the full content. If you're a person on Patreon, you can get access to that of the last video I did on the channel. And then on the highlights channel, I put some, like, customer service stories out. So, time to take a weed. No, I'm just going to take a piss. Twitch, don't ban me. I don't smoke weed. I don't have time for that shit. No issue if you guys do. If you want to smoke weed, that's on y'all. But I gotta go piss. BRB. 2 minutes 30, apparently, because I misclicked. And I'm back. Welcome back, y'all. Sorry for the extra long thing. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. We actually gained viewers by me being offline. You guys like ads? You just want to watch ads for the rest of the stream? I kind of want to play this game, though, so I'm going to do that instead. Sorry for not giving you what you want. Wait? No. No waiting. Time for games. I'm not hydrated? Well, better get fucking hydrated. People said save scum this, but I don't know, man. I think it's fine. 3 minutes of ads or I unfollow. Well, get the fuck out. I feel kind of bad about streaming this when I exactly said I wasn't going to stream today. But, you know, it is what it is. So I guess we're going to go check out Weedman. Where's Weedman? I feel like I saw him and then I forgot that I was looking for him. Weedman? The kitchen. How you can get to the kitchen? Right. I actually like this game. I do. Like I wouldn't stream it if I didn't. I was kind of... There are trees! Look at the trees! There's so fucking many of them. I remembered one, and there's like 18. Like there's more than 2. Less than 100 trees right in that shot. Holy fucking shit. That means mosquitoes. Weedman. Tell me about...
Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's going on? Should I hang out with Hiro for a while? Yeah, spend some time with Hiro.
Well?
You want to grab a bite to eat while we're in the dining hall? I got the munchies because I'm smoking a shit ton of weed. I'll teach you where all the best spots are. Okay. Taught me about all the best power spots. Okay. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Yes. Crystal Skull, I think. Think you'd like that. Hand bra? Do you want a hand bra? There it is. Yes, this. Huh. Is that a good sound? Is that supposed to be a good sound? The... You can say and I can have this? All of a sudden I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. He's pleased with something I gave him. It makes me happy.
Could it be...
Hey, Makoto. Makoto. Oh, fuck. I can't pronounce my own name. I'm gonna die. You know what I think? You and me meeting like this wasn't a coincidence. So I got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a second reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but how about we call it 900? That is it's a 10% discount, which is pretty solid, but it's like a $100 discount. Even then, it's way too expensive. I mean, if he's accurate, it's pretty good. But I just doubt your abilities because you didn't realize you were stuck in a prison for like 3 days.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on! You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell you your future. See, you're right pretty often?
Well?
Sure I am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. The bare minimum, 20% chance of accuracy. So, like, worst case, but, like, that means that you're 80% wrong? Is that all of the time?
What the heck?
For real? Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right every time. That's precisely not how numbers work. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? I mean, like, 20% accuracy at, like, major things is pretty good, especially if it was, like, stuff that you wouldn't expect.
How about that?
It's fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it? Well, you won't believe what I saw. It appeared that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Fuck you! What? I refuse. Denied. I don't like it. Yep. Wait. Did I read that right? The mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Who's gonna cuck who? That's fairly important information. And plus, no, cheating on someone isn't cucking them. Cucking is like when you're into the idea of being cheated on, I guess. But it's not really cheating because you guys have made an agreement that you're in that kind of relationship. It's kind of the exact opposite of cheating.
I'm right?
It doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna fuck your wife. Remember this? I mean, so assuming he's right and this is not one of his 20% times, this means one of two things. Either A, we're going to get laid before we get out of here and then we die, or we get out of here. Those are the only two possible conclusions that I can see coming to.
You know?
At least, I pray to everything that's holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. No then, since my special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. And naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as I feel like all of the ones where it went badly, it went well. Do I have enough money in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. Whoever is listening, I'm begging you. Whatever happens, don't let him be right. You've unlocked the skill Lost in Thought. What? Mill him? I assume you mean kill him, because I was like, I don't think Magic the Gathering's gonna help right now. But then I realized you misspelled kill. And that's what happened there. I guess I'm feeling a little hungry. Better get something to eat before it's nighttime. I should head to the dining hall, I guess. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Oh, apparently. Dilf him. I just wanted to get something to eat. And now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no. I guess I'm already roped in.
Listen to me!
Hey, Rocketel! Perfect timing! What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask. A favor? I have a bad feeling about this. What's up, Mondo?
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Mokiko. Just be our witness. What? Witness to what?
What?
This guy's been talking some shit about me since day one, calling me a coward and shit like that.
You're corrupt!
You are a coward! That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems.
You!
You can't do what society asks of you, and that's why you're walking around dressed like that.
Huh?
Listen, y'all both have a very similar way of seeing the world. You know? Best part of the game. Best scene. Okay. Alright, calm down. Authoritarian versus rebel. Let's go. What if both sides were wrong, guys? That argument always is true.
You hear me?
You've already lost to yourself, but you're such a coward you don't even realize it.
Damn you.
You're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it!
I know I am.
You want to fight?
You want to throw down? Prove what you got?
You hear me?
I accept your challenge. So that's what's happening. Mokuto, you gotta be our witness. You're gonna throw down? You're not gonna, like, start punching each other, are you?
Hey,
There's a bathhouse on the first floor dorm, right? With a sauna inside?
I see!
A simple endurance contest, is it? We're going to see who can stay in the sauna the longest, am I right? No. Just gonna whip out your dicks, right?
piece of shit!
Goddamn straight! What? You guys really gonna go through with this?
Fucking
Shit,
around.
yeah! He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyway. People like him are, without exception,
You want to throw
all
down?
talk. Bring it on! Hell, let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting.
You son of a bitch.
We're gonna battle with all our clothes on. Is this just so we don't have to, like, draw new sprites? Or is this just so that way it gets weird and gay faster?
Ridiculous.
That's idiotic, suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, you afraid? You're gonna regret this.
fucking around.
Shut up and let's do this.
Hey,
The fucking towel. Yes! Hey, Mondo.
take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
They're both shredded. Are they okay? I tried to push my concerns aside. Then a few minutes passed, then a few dozen minutes, then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Sounds like you. Which one?
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
You're going into shock. You're having heat stroke. That's what's happening right now. You're having heat stroke. You're going to die.
That's probably not good.
Hey, you guys. Just want to prove how big of badasses you are, but don't you think you've done enough?
Shut up!
Just can't win. We have to get back to our rooms.
This is a school announcement. As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
You're about to witness a double suicide. Does it count if I lock the door? Like, what if I lock the door and they die in there? And then I just explain the situation as it is. And I can just be like, hey, they fucking died in there. They were trying to, they got into a fight. Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie. You win, or you
Well, I mean, I
lose.
don't tell people that I lose the, or I
only
lock the
thing that
door.
matters.
Listen to you. You son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
This isn't good, guys. Yeah, you hear him? You better crawl on back to your own room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend. Come on, tomorrow morning, you'd fall down in front of me, down on your knees to show you where to do it. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk for someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at you. Okay, well, good night then. They're gonna die in there. Really hope those two don't overdo it. They're gonna die. They're gonna die. I'm sure to the death. Surely they wouldn't go that. They're gonna go that far. Concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. I guess there was no point in befriending Mondo. If fate does exist, does it mean that your future is decided at the moment you're born? All of your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow? I mean, if fate does exist, your fate has been decided long before you were born. You think your story starts with you? Your story starts with your parents, and before them, their parents, and so on and so forth. You're the products of several generations, several million years of evolution that slowly got together and got their shit together good enough to be able to get you to tomorrow. My point is, if fate exists, you didn't have a choice in being here. Is your fate is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
Good. Get ready to...
Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survived. Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual, and when I entered... Oh. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck?
Whoa.
Hey, Mokodo. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday. They friends now? They've been like this all morning. They're all buddy-buddy as soon as we walked in. It feels gross.
What?
Feels gross. No, it feels great, more like. This almost feels like sexual... What? Forget her, bro. Girl like here just doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between... If that was purple text, it'd be like, y'all gay? Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman could never understand.
Ain't that right?
What you just said, bro. That was cool as shit. I could get a tattoo of it.
Without a doubt.
No, bro, you mustn't. Your body is a temple given to you by your loving parents. So who won the contest? Who gives a shit?
Got it.
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. What matters is that we took part in it together. It's completely different than what you were saying last night.
See.
Friendship between two men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls. Yeah, for real. They're teenage boys, and there's a little bit of that. Yeah, that's about right. Just dudes being dudes. Just dudes being dudes. They've gone to misogynistic gay. Okay. The room was dominated with Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience. So what should I do today? Who could that be? Wondering who came to visit. I opened the door as someone forced their way in. Who? Oh, fuck off. Why are you here? Toko, what's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying? Well, you already know that I'm annoying, but I came here knowing that, so it makes it okay. You're not annoying, I just wondered what was going on. I have a favor to ask. If you want to go somewhere with me, where do you want to go? Well, the library. You're looking for a book or something? Why don't you just ask? Guy spends all his time in the library after all. Did I say something wrong? Not a blabbermouth, right? It has to be a secret. Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. You want me to be quiet? I'll be quiet. Then let's go to the library. Okay, I got it. The library. Why so pushy? Murder school, dude. Put it together. Bring it in. Bring it in. All right, I'll be calm. Bring it in. Murder school. Crazy bitch wants you to go to a secluded location with her and not tell anyone and not ask questions in a murder school. Whoever said this was wrong, but someone told me in the comments on the After Hours stuff that eventually he gets, like, less dumb. They didn't say considerably less dumb, so maybe they were right, but he seems still fairly dumb. Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you. She actually was starting to get annoying, but what she said and gently crept into the library. Okay. Unsurprisingly, Bakio's there by himself, absorbed in the book.
He's here. He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him.
Why?
What? Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
It's kind of crazy. Hey, I'm talking to you for a reason, I guess. Seems really focused on that book. Doesn't seem like it's the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you. Oh, so you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Of course. Now hurry up and leave. We'll take her with you. Remember how you said don't be a woman who dominates weak men? Be a woman dominated by What? What the fuck kind of conversation brought you here? What? I never said that. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Oh. Okay, then. I thought he was being sexist, but she's just insane. That's slightly different. Get out. And go take a bath, you smell.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Go now before your stench latches onto the entire room. He really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did he really upset her that much? But to go that far. He must really be concerned about me. Oh no, you are crazy. You are like yandere, right? Where you want to murder someone until you get what you... That's exactly not the kind of person I want in a murder school. He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Mokoto, what do you think? Think about what? Do you think Bakia and I would be good together? Well... What?
Maybe.
That's true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't really change our love. She's drooling? Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works. Okay. There might come a day where you understand. Maybe someday. Well, bye. Ah. That was a lot real fast. Why did she ask you to come with her? I mean, that's a good question. Woof. Who would have ever guessed that she would go for someone like him? No, that sounds about right. Like, she writes no romance novels for a living. She's considered the best. She has, like... No, I don't think she wanted... No, that's not what happened. She wanted to, like... hands me to him to murder? Like, they're gonna work together. I'm fucking calling it now. Like, he's gonna use her weird... whatever the fuck crazy juice she's got going there as an accomplice for murder. Just my guess. What the fuck was that? Well, who'd have guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion can always be scary. Sometimes it leads people off in the wrong direction. She wanted me to be dumb so he isn't mad at... I mean, like, yeah, she wanted to talk to him, but also didn't want to interrupt him. And so she needed someone else to interrupt him so she could talk to him. All of a sudden, I feel exhausted. Maybe I should hurry back to my room for now. Channeled some Brook from One Piece there. The ho ho ho. Not really? Alright, well I have free time now. She wanted me to be her... She's crazy. You can't use logic. Then yo ho ho ho! Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, who are we hanging out with today, guys? We got fascist, we got rich asshole, we got biker, we got dead, we got not him. That's not happening. If he dies, that'll be alright. We got Weed Man. She's dead. Mysterious girl. Dumb bitch. Crazy bitch. Buff bitch. Me, apparently. Or baby. Baby or goth. Don't use their real names because I don't know them. Go to Gotherman. Date the baby. Baby. Okay, okay. Baby will be one of them. After baby, who's the other one? Quote-unquote fascist, goth, crazy, weed. Baby again. We're not doing baby twice. Goth? Alright, goth it is. Goth and... It's either between fascist or... I don't want to hang out with the fascists. It's World Goth Day. We're hanging out with the goth. Alright. So now I gotta... We gotta go talk to the baby, because chat wants me to talk to the baby. Hey. Can I not go there from here? He's a dorky-ass hall monitor. He's a wannabe fascist. Rev likes goth girls confirmed. Hello. Wonder how that teddy bear actually operates. Could be a robot with AI installed in it. No, we don't have that technology yet. Maybe it was some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future. Alright. Should I hang out with Chihiro for a while? Yes, apparently. Give Rose and Vile. Give Camera. Y'all vote about what we give her while I read the rest of it. And you guys, I'll be reading that. You want to sit down and talk for a while? Just imagine her doing that belch. Crazy is kind of goth? Not really. I spent some time talking with Chihiro. The thong? We're not giving the baby the thong. We grow a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. Hand bra. Dick in a box. Rose in vitro. Camera. Rose. Well, what are we giving the other... Camera? I'm gonna go with Camera. She'll like the camera. What's special about it? Huh? A present? Yay, thank you so much. Seeing Chihiro so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Aww.
Techie things. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, give Celeste the rose. That's what I'm thinking. What's wrong? You seem pretty... seemed like a pretty heavy sigh.
You know?
Oh, sorry. It's just everyone else is working so hard to get us out of here. I feel like I'm no help at all. No, that's not true at all. Like...
But...
It's okay. You don't have to try and make me feel better. I just know it's the truth. I'm completely useless without a computer in front of me. At least if I were a little stronger or something, I'd be able to help somehow. Listen, you'll get your chance. I'm sure there'll be a time when your skills will come in handy. Not to worry about it. I mean, we're in a murder school filled with cameras and guns and computers and probably robots. Like, we just haven't gotten to the part where you get to use any of your skill set. When we figure that out, you're going to be the way we get out of here. shut up.
Huh?
Your skills might come in handy. If I get a chance, I'm gonna work super hard to chip in. When it comes to computers, you can count on me. You're right about that. No matter what anyone might say, you're still the ultimate programmer. As the ultimate programmer, does that mean she actually adds, like, comments to her code? Because that would be nice. Fuck you if you don't, by the way. Speaking of which, how'd you get into programming? Huh? I mean, I assume most programmers were guys. Okay. No one adds comments. Why would you not add comments? Why would you fucking... How do you do code then? What is wrong with you? It just makes your life so much harder. Just like, hey, this is supposed to be doing this. Is it really that weird? No, it's nothing like that. I was just curious what got you interested in it. I mean, programming. Why programming? We're really going with the sexist, like, girls can't do shit. Just like being pretty and don't understand guys.
You know?
Why? I mean, there isn't much of a reason. I've always been kind of weak, you know? Was never able to run around with my friends or anything. We had a computer at home, so I'd kill time poking around with it. And I found out I really like it. My dad was a software engineer, and he had a bunch of programs that he built. I found one of them and started playing around with it and adding stuff here and there, and that's how I ended up making my very first program. Interesting. What kind of program was it? Kind of database software. Fun. My first program was Hello World, like most people. Database software.
You know?
The user could communicate with it, and it would take that information and find what they were looking for. It's kind of interacting with a computer without having to physically type out things. She said it could understand things the user without having to type things out. So it'd have to be voice recognition, probably. Or touchscreen. You use voice recognition, is that it? Yeah. You could talk to it and actually talk back. It was a lot of fun. It didn't even really sound like me. It would get totally absorbed in talking to it. It's like a kid recording something and playing it back to themselves. The key part of the program was getting it to recognize what I was saying. Recognition accuracy was the most important thing. Japanese is kind of hard. Whoa, dudes. I just realized I can read Japanese. I've been doing it for a couple of streams. It's not dyslexia, it's just everything's written in Japanese. So it was pretty challenging. But you were able to do it eventually?
You're right.
And right around then, my dad found out I'd been messing around with his software without permission. I thought I was going to get in so much trouble. But all he said was how impressed he was. The software was able to take natural speech and pull out key search terms and retrieve information. My dad said it worked so well that he was going to change the face of software interaction all over the world.
Yeah.
The development costs are pretty expensive, so it hasn't spread much yet, but I've been addicted to programming ever since. I can't tell you how happy it made me to be able to make others happy. It's obvious how much you love computers. You seem to light up when you're talking about them. Sorry if I spent all this time just talking about myself. I had a lot of fun. No, I had a lot of fun learning about you. Really? I hope you tell me even more next time. Okay, let's hang out sometime. That was that was like the, oh, you're a fucking creeper laugh. I've heard that one before. It's a promise, okay? Just unlock the skill algorithm. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've unlocked it. Parted ways with Shiro and went back to my room. Don't say I bet you have. Fuck you. Oh, it's nighttime now.
Nighttime is quickly approaching.
Oh.
But all students, please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency! Emergency!
Gather in the gym? Why now of all of a sudden? Really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. I guess I'm going to the gym. Hey, what do you think this is? Hear about the announcement just now? Yes. I want to go, but I don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
Can't imagine it's gonna be good news, but it's not like it's a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. Can't really do anything except for what Monokuma tells me to do. Yep.
Yo.
I once heard a thing about you get to decide personally how you feel about a situation. Like, you're a prisoner to your own thought process. You know, if you're in a bad situation, and you believe that you're in a bad situation, that's on you to have decided that. So depression is just a choice, I guess, is what they were getting at, which I don't agree with. And I was like, this is probably some rich asshole, right? Apparently it was a Jewish guy in the Holocaust, and he survived an internment camp. But I still think he was wrong. I don't know where I was going with that story. Just a thing I heard about. Hey, man, you about to head in? Yeah, everyone's gone on ahead.
Shit.
Looks that way. I don't like it. Nothing good's gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mondo? Thanks for the story, Rev. No problem. Rev, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just a thing I learned about when I was going to school for psychology. Then stopped. Because that's not how I wanted to do things. Yeah, he's got some really intense eyeliner going on. It's sort of a JoJo thing, but not quite. Yeah, if he said depression, it's... Yeah, I think it was just like your understanding of a situation. You know? I don't know. You're okay? Kind of went all out in that sauna.
What?
Who went all out? That shit didn't even faze me.
Yo.
But you know, at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming. Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym. Mentally stems from the idea that you can't change the situation, but you can change how you respond to it. I think that's what he was getting at more so than anything else. I'm going to talk to anyone and everyone I meet on my way there. I don't have any more coins. I don't think I can get any more. Was that glowing before? Happiness is a choice approach. I don't know if I believe that. There's some stuff you can make decisions like that about. Oh, well, I really want to talk to you. Hey, dickbag. How come you haven't gone in yet?
Why is that?
Don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we should go inside. You don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about this either, but we can't just, like, ignore this. Damn, that's true, too.
I suppose.
I guess we have no choice. I have to go, too. Yeah, I get more coins after a trial. All right. All the people I care about except for Baby are here, I think. He's asking us all to gather all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well.
Indeed. What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person for once? Porpoise? Like how a housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of each episode?
What the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which one of us is actually messed up,
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in a blind denial day after day. Just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity. Oh! Burn.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me, remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come and help us? How'd that turn out? Seems like there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well.
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. Right in the middle of a major urban area.
What?
The police suck. Yeah, fuck the police. Wait, why am I agreeing with you? On the contrary, the mastermind must have just be that powerful to take control of even the police.
Could it be?
Or, this may not be related, but then don't say it. Nope, I'm gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall staring off into space when all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
Heard what? Oh, Baby is here. Baby is fine. A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, it's like a construction site, I guess. Construction site?
Serious?
You're making that up. Only heard barely anything. Can you describe it? Did it sound like a bread box? Could have been in that ocean, sound of that ocean in your head or yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? I brought in more children because you aren't murdering good enough. He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. And it kind of sounds like a construction in a way. What are you talking about? Oh, beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I'm fully puckered. I've seen all of these people. Explosions and machine guns are construction. I thought you were going to say machine guns are explosions. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. It's a secret, a little secret. Fine, let's get a move on what you can tell us. Why'd you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
You
But before that, do you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even coming loose. Even losing its shine and luster. I'm thinking of probably because of... It's probably become Am I reading that wrong, or does that not work? It's probably because of all that ho-hum, boring old everyday life. Right? It was supposed to be because? I read it twice and I was like, that still doesn't make sense. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Hey, I'm
The next Blackened hasn't shown up yet and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? It's another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us the demented thing and trying to get us all to drive to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say, just awful.
Hear me?
I don't know what you got planned, but I'm not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God, we won't. It's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there are things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating and found on my own and dug up some of your darkest secrets.
and those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here.
This is like a reality TV show, but like the shittiest one.
I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokumo speak, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched up the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside. My entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. What? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. I mean, that's like awkward, but not entirely the worst thing. I thought you were gonna be like, I don't know. This seems very like low key. Compromise. Yeah, I mean a little bit, but it's not sexual in nature. Like that's how compromise's supposed to go. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and begin to spill the beans. I mean, like, wetting the bed, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's embarrassing, but it's not like, well, shit, I can't let anyone find out about that. Maybe he couldn't find out anything about Mokoto. Like, maybe that's just, like, how boring and average of a human being he is. That, like, the worst thing he did was wet the bed. So that's what you meant by motivate? You got it. You're all pretty impressed. Trust me, none of y'all want to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill someone over something like that.
What?
What'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan's doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder for someone over this kind of thing.
This is kind
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed y'all'd be the same. That's why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you won't really kill each other for over this stuff? This really sucks. What can you do? Well, in just 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets and just make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fared not well. It's almost convinced. I mean, it's like you could. What? Hiro's secret is his entire 21 years of living. Yeah. Is he? Yeah, is he actually trying to guilt us? Like, just that way, like, the murder bear won't feel bad? Like, I mean, like, it's not embarrassing, but, like, I gotta kill someone just because, I don't know, he's kind of beat up about the whole thing. I mean, he really tried, guys. He's trying to do something special for us, and we're not even really helping him out. Come on. Let's get it together and get in the spirit of the season and just murder someone. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we just dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having these secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone reason to kill, right? They're fake?
Listen to
Good
me.
news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
Hear me?
Why don't we just all confess their secrets in those envelopes right here, right now?
Without a doubt.
And if we do that, it'll be all the motive for murder will be vanished, and that's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear about your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it's unpleasant, but because it's impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
come on, come on.
Yeah, what can you dig up on this guy? Like him, this man, like, what could you possibly have done that makes your life any less worthless to me? Like, you have to have shame in order. There was a popularity poll for characters in the Dangarompa subreddit. Himfu was dead last. Is that across all of them? Browser history? I already know he jerks it off to weird-ass porn. We all know that. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to do? Like, why would we care?
Honestly,
As I said,
here we go.
I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
I agree with them. There's no reason to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. I don't feel like he would be embarrassed by that dude spanking dudes. What? Is that really your name? Fucking. It took me a minute. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
So,
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even my bro's the one that suggested. What? Y'all are bro? You're on that level, bro-ish? I thought you. Okay. Well, that's okay then. Either way, it's just a few secrets. I'm sure no one's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. Secret's so bad that you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody doubts something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it makes me kind of worry even more. Oh, sorry. I know this is gonna be tough, but I think we already know what the fascist and Mondo, their secret is. I mean, I have a feeling someone's going to die because of this exactly.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Look at Himifu's legs when you can. What?
As such, it is officially nighttime.
There's nothing wrong with that or anything to be embarrassed about.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Chihiro's secret is that she copied all her code from Stack Exchange. Oh, fuck. Nighttime already, huh? Alright, let's call it a day.
Of course.
His secret is that he's actually only accurate like 10% of the time. We're left with this anxiety that I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were, left things as they lay. One by one, we all headed back to our rooms. Yeah, he does kind of have like, I mean, he skipped all days, but wow, his legs are like secrets and memories that you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect those to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way I'd really kill someone over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But me, I was just being optimistic. I mean, like, if I just go, guys, like, listen. This is embarrassing. Wait, what grade is he in? We're talking about, like, they're in, like, high school, so he only stopped wetting the bed fairly recently. Like, I mean, like, I feel like everyone's under the understanding that the choice was either to keep that secret or murder someone. I feel like pissing your bed is like not worth killing someone. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. At the end of elementary. Vague high school age, right. Yes, that way you guys could be creepers about it, because they could be 18. The secret never said whose bed Makoto was wetting, though. Do you think Makoto was wetting someone else's bed? Do you think he actually gets laid? Do you think that guy actually gets out? Like, do you think that guy gets it on? Like, he's not getting it. He's not getting laid. I'm sorry. He's got virgin energy. I agree. He's pissing in other people's beds. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. Difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between, oops, I killed him, and that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? There's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make a choice, then put it into action. A lot of this game has to do with like the whole idea of like feeling like you have no agency in your own life, and that things happen to you rather than you happening to cause those things to happen. You know? To make that choice and put it into action is way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like it shows up a lot. I mean, like, that's essentially the premise of both Mob Psycho and One Punch Man to some degree. And I'm trying to think of other animes and stuff that I've seen that are kind of similar to that. But it definitely feels like that's a thing. I spoke about this a few streams ago. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Ah! Nice reaction. Glad I didn't get you to this point. What the hell are you doing here? We're gonna spice things up. So instead of... I think we're all caught up on the dubbed version of Mob Psycho now. Good. Second season is good. First season was really good. Just want to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. As long as I'm here, I figure I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you want to be acting this laid back? Even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. I'm sorry. Sea Cleaner just announced to me that, in fact, I could run Sea Cleaner, which there's a lot of things I could do. You know, if we're talking about agency and things that we can do in life, things that can make you feel like something happens, like that we have choice in this world. Running Sea Cleaner right now is a fucking stupid idea. I'm playing a video game. What? Your face is all blue like someone's on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. All right. Who died? Let me take my guess. Okay, not me, because I'm here. No. Maybe. No. I'd rather he didn't. He's not gonna. Like, he's just annoying enough, and he's comic relief, so he's got to be around until, like, the fucking end. No. He would have seen it coming. Not her. I want to become friends with her. Next time we get a chance, let's become friends with her. She's probably not dead because we have to have some boobs to ogle at, and that's basically her purpose in existence as far as this game's concerned. Maybe. Strong maybe. I'm going to bet Toko. Yeah. No, it can't be. There's no someone would, but what if? No what ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. All right, well. Mokutoko, are you okay?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma talked to you too? Yeah, I'm not dead, so it's not us. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder. You mean murder, and yes. This story wouldn't work without it. After hearing what Monokuma said, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive away that thought. So what if something really does happen? Does that mean that someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
Can't be. That stuff was a whole bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that, huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do for me to go out on my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him. For serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
It's not important. What matters right now is we find out what happened.
That's fine.
That's right. Let's all split up and begin. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stay together. No murder. The game's afoot. I hate it when they split up. Yeah, apparently I'm leaving the area. Let's split up, gang. Hey, you're not murdered. That's a good sign. And I assume I can't teleport right now. Alright, well, I bet no one's in their room. I'm gonna bet they're on one of the other floors, so we'll just... Alright, I've already seen you. I'll talk to anyone I haven't seen. Alright. I'm gonna bet that it's happening in here somewhere. And I'm gonna bet the library because it's a new area, but I'm just gonna check. What is this room? It's, okay. Alright. Library. Murdered? Murder? Alright, no. Hey, nothing worthwhile over there. Already checked, so there's no mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna check anyway, though. How about you go fuck yourself? That's suspicious. Spoiling will get you banned. No, no, you can't, you can't go in there. I don't want you to. Pool? I mean, I can't go into the girls' room. Door's open, but aren't they supposed to be locked? Okay, fuck, you guys can't find it, so I'll just tell you.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought.
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms? They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? Seems like no one's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. It's you. He was muttering as if talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room. And not get shot? Okay. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Who died? Oh, god damn it. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Well, baby. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. Why'd you guys make me get friends with the baby? Voted most likely to be murdered. Turns out, got murdered. Surged out of me like water gushing from out of the ground. Let me take another piss break. Let me show you some reasoning. Some people have been saying, especially in the comments of the videos on After Hours, that I am not that they're not long enough. And so I'm gonna try and make it longer, but in agreement with that, y'all are gonna have to, like, you know, watch it. It seems like people are watching the whole thing. Herman, what the fuck are you doing? All right, I'm going to take a break real quick and stop him from doing that. I'll be right back. I also need to pee, so, you know, that's happening too. 2 minutes. BRB. Hey, I'm back. The ad didn't run for some reason. I don't know why. It does this sometimes. Herman was tearing up Tilda's desk as per usual, and so Tilda ran out to go get him, and then he just started purring. So it turns out that Herman just wanted attention. Herman is a cat. Is this the first game? This is the first game, indeed. Yeah, fake spoilers, joke spoilers, actual spoilers, they're all the same shit. You get banned regardless. Is that understood? It surged out of me like water from a spring out of the ground. Buka, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost as if he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
I might have to, minimize chat. She looks super fucked up. That was actual blood colored? Actually, hold on. Y'all want it to be fucked up? Because I can make this fucked up real fast. It needs to be a little bit darker than that. That should be right. And then, dang it, Ron Paul. Properties. No, not properties. You need to color correct it? I'm gonna do a little arts. Give me a sec. Filters. There we go. Chroma key. Okay. Key type. Magenta. There we go. Perfect. Close. Now properties. No. Filter. Do it. Unfortunately, the background's going to get a little caught up in it as well. It'll be close enough. Is that working? It's pretty small on my screen. That doesn't quite work. I tried. Maybe if I make the blood a little lighter. Is that gonna work? No, that's like super neon. That's like really not any different than it already is. Yeah, it doesn't look right either. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, back to the game. Where's Dangarompa? Oh, that fucked it up on this capture too. Whoops. Filters, turn the color correction off. Cool. Chio's corpse has been suspended out somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. It's like very good writing. Like, holy fuck, the font case for that is pretty on point. Like, good job. Just figure out who's got shitty handwriting. Such a brutal way to kill someone. This is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How can it not be brutal? That's not my point. Murder is beyond, far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Siaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he's trying to say. But before I could even clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Oh, fuck! Alright.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial...
I don't think we'll be able to get to the class trial today.
What?
You were unconscious during Sokka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard is the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. So imagine it's so that everyone, so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement. Then Chihiro is really dead? Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems like another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. Alright, so what do we know? She was murdered in exactly the girls' locker room. If you try and go in the girls' locker room and you're not a girl, you get shot by the Gatling gun attached to the ceiling. Assuming that's true, which I'm going to, that means that it's none of the boys doing it. Technically. I'll get to that in a minute. My suspicion right now is that Toko did it in order to let Bakakura let off the hook, you know? That is my guess on what's happened. The other options are not favorable. I don't imagine that Kyoko would do it, but as everyone made their scene, whatever. It felt as if no time had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken a wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, clouded around Chirihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means that now we're in the exact same position once again. Can we get a writing sample from everyone? I would ask that you guys don't speculate along with. Fake spoiling is I mean, I've been reading what chat has been saying, but... And what are we talking about that Yol and Vinny did?
What the?
So what the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's just all a dream. Go with Nightmare? Is that written in blood? Yukiori? In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up.
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. Titties. Are these letters on the wall? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to look at that.
Hey.
Wait, yeah, I know. I'm looking at that. I'm trying to look at that. All right, well. No, there are more important things to worry about right now. The dumbbell that has blood on it. The blood's not important, guys. All right, well, I guess I'll talk to other people then. Can you be slightly to the right so I can talk to you? I can't talk to you, can I? I can't interact with... Okay, I guess I'm gonna look at the body then. For now, I'll pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said once already, the words written there. On the wall? Alright, I guess I'm reading that instead. The word bloodlust has been written on the wall in blood. No, I saw that.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. Yeah, that's a lot of blood, so, like, it seems like that would not be a good time to be writing. Especially in, like, that good of a handwriting. Oh shit, it says Leon. We could kill him again. It's his fault. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust on the wall in blood doesn't sound kind of familiar. A murderous fiend who kills and kills again using the same bizarre, brutal method. Natalie, thank you for the resub, and thank you for being here. We just got to a murder scene, and so mod help would be greatly appreciated. How are things? I'm sorry. You just gave me money, and then I'm like, do shit for me. Sorry. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch them. What nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation. The ultimate murderous fiend, you say?
What is this?
This is some sort of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Well, it's more of a Genocide Jill, as I assessed earlier. The writing is different in Japanese. They made it look different in English, so don't take that into consideration. Okay. The copyright murderer!
No way!
He murders anyone who tries to do a copyright claim on his content on YouTube. That's why he's also known as the Genocide Killer. Because holy shit, anyone can copyright anyone on that service. But going as far to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hino's pointing out towards the entrance to the girl's locker room. Ah! Toko was last to arrive, but now she was just standing there. Why? Why? Right? She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Okay, so unless if Toko's faking it, I don't think it's her. Are you okay? Come on, wake up. That's right. I just remember what she said. How she faints any time she sees blood. So she's hemophobic. Imagine she does not go to watch too many horror films then. Isn't this a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passes out somewhere beside her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. I think it's fine. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she had heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. I mean, she could also be faking it. I don't know. She leapt straight up into the air and changed her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. That's, it's not a good face. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know, it just happens, right? Was I the only one? Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
Okay. The world is a front and a back, a top and an inning, and the bottom and the sea of truth and web of lies. I've seen that face in comics. Is that bad? It is bad that you've seen that face in comics. It means you're a sinner.
Well,
This is quite concerning. She sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. The stutter's gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to everyone. Can we talk about the dead body more and less about whatever the fuck is going on with her? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes are strangely vacant. Might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I won't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Very well. You take care of the girl, the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume that no one has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? Mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Please get the everything's okay. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. I need to... Is this it? Or is it this one? There it is. I got it. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to just rename this one if that's okay real quick. Rename. Everything is gonna be okay. Alright, there we go. Just need to have that available for when I need it. Alright, everything's fine. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just the fact of life, because that's how graduation works. So it's happening again. Is that what you're saying? There's another one of us? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? There's nothing down there at all. Well, let me pray. I'll let you pray to mine if you want. What the fuck? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Sure did, chum.
The Monokuma file. See ya later.
All right.
No way!
Yeah. I don't know. It might be entirely possible that she's okay. I don't know. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood's just liquid and a dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all this, aren't you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. It's true, but to jump into it so soon. What do you want to die?
Such
Fine,
ignorance.
go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Your hero wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Okay. I mean, thank you for not objectifying women. But she's a corpse. So. Alright.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Chris said. Say body rights. Like, what?
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. Because, right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
that's right.
Then unless we do something, more victims can start piling up. Forget the victims. If we mess up, we're all dead meat.
Hey, hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only have a maximum of 2 people. What?
Actually,
I just came up with it. Means if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life wouldn't be all over, right? New rule has been added to regulations. What?
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least one potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for
Farewell. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. I wonder whose. It is. Well, it was a girl, and 2 girls walked off to drop off the body. So it's one of those 2 girls, maybe, could go around killing the other. So if it's fucking, it's either gonna be Crazy Bitch or Tits McGee that's dead now. My money is on Tits McGee being dead. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, now. Oh, right, you're still here. Never mind. Taka and me are going to drop off Toko's at her room. Nice, I'm going to get dropped off.
There is nothing to be
We have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation sweet. Sweet. We not solve this mystery who killed Chihiro.
Okay.
Then we'll quickly follow her into the afterlife. It's true. I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. All right. First of all, we need to check on the Monokuma file to see what's going on. Victim, time of death was estimated around 2 a.m., so she was out of her room at night. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. It's not like there's any point complaining about it. No matter what we got to do what we gotta do. All right. Well, there you go. Do you have a second? Do you need something?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without promise is quite dull, don't you know? What do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allows you to solve Sakuya's case. Solve? No, You seem to have a limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Shall we get started? You're under the assumption that I want to investigate with you. Let's get moving. There's no time standing around. I'd really like to go into that closet which you told me not to go into. It may just be the game telling me, like, hey, the murderer's in there, but still, that's suspicious as fuck. Well, there's your blunt object, probably. It's the bloodstain on the dumbbell. Does this mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? Yeah, I mean, that's my guess. I think we'll stop before we get to the trial, but we'll definitely do the investigation. Blood on the floor over there. Some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. But what about the fucking words on it? Is this like a rose red or red bud sort of thing, or red rum? That's it. Can you spell it? No, because they wouldn't have changed it from Japanese if that were the case.
Very strange.
Must be inside Jack's handiwork, but
What?
well, we're still not sure that he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Well, if he is a he, did not do it because he's not a he. Is this Citizen Kane? You can very easily confuse this with Citizen Kane. Why does the ladies' locker... I mean, you know what? Whatever. Monokuma is okay with that. I was going to ask why the ladies' locker room has a titty poster as well, but... I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed by someone else, then carried here. She's very light, which is true. Wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still think she came here by her own choice. Makes you say that. She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. That's true. Girls love a good titty poster too. You know what? To talk about breast size with. Sure. But according to the Makuma file, she was apparently killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising as late as that?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker rooms during the day. She was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume that she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, it would have been difficult for me to imagine that she would have come alone. She wanted to start exercising, but specifically mentioned that she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying that she couldn't have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But she would also have come with someone else. Possibility, I think. Okay, so I gotta point out that, okay, so let's assume for a second, I'm just walking you guys through this mental... when I say stuff, it's not for hints. It's like just so you guys know where I'm at mentally. This barbell is several things like weighted. I assume we're supposed to think that this is of moderate to light weight. So if someone has like spaghetti arms, they're not going to be able to lift this and do much damage with it. So whoever did this would have to have some muscles on them. Is my theory. So it wasn't a suicide. No. I have a feeling that it wasn't most of the girls, actually, because they all have to have that anime aesthetic. They all have to be skinny and tiny. Except for her, because it needs to be written off as a joke that she's ripped. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger. I do. I remember when she said that more than once. She did, which explains her trip down here. There's a pop-up. Unfortunately, YouTube now has pop-ups. I think I enabled that feature. Which explains the trip down here. Did she really need to get stronger that badly? I already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Yeah. Well, it's not really a pop-up. It just lets me know when people send me message or, you know, comments on whatever channel I have active at the moment. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about all that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wonder what it might be. Mondo's account has been added. I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't imagine. I would like to talk to everyone here.
Let's go.
In fact, there's one girl left in the room, and we know that the murderer is probably a girl. There are rules about the... Hold on. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. So, a guy could have gotten in there? I'm trying to remember what the rules about... He could have... Okay, Rich Kid could have gotten in here with the assistance of her as long as she helped. You can steal but not loan. Okay, fair enough. So that means that boys are on the table still. But I feel like this gun was here for that reason. Is this our next location? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out by yourself. It's no fun, right? I mean, I want to look at the Gatling gun if that's okay. Maybe this gun was used. No, My God! How are you dumb? How are you this dumb? You cannot be this dumb! Fucking hell! What? What? Why did you even consider that? Fucking hell. Mods, feel free to timeout or ban with impunity. Timeout first if you gotta. I prefer not to lose like a whole bunch of people to this, but feel free to be liberal with your timeouts. He's so dumb. Oh, good. I got one of those. I can get more items. Well.
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems that Monokuma has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
The card readers have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. can only enter the locker room with corresponding with the gender listed on your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There's some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prevent anyone from lending their...
Of course.
Correct. So then this means that only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. Chat is all now claiming that they're erotic terrorists. Weird flex, but okay. Monokuma, I can see right through you. You see right through me? Want me to tell you what you're thinking. The killer must have been able to get in there. As such as one of the girls. Did I get it right? Well, not necessarily. At all, actually. If he can steal them, then not so much.
Such ignorance.
So, I feel like that was the natural response. I feel like that was like the thing you're supposed to expect. One guy? No, I'm gonna make it seem like everyone in chat is like saying they're... Listen, everyone after hours, there's like 400, 500 people here watching live, and they're all saying they're erotic terrorists. They're just like super into weird stuff. They're all into weird kinky shit. They're all admitting it right now. You guys can't see it because I don't have this like save where you guys can see it, but it's happening. It's definitely happening. They're all saying it. Definitely. Everyone's saying they're an erotic terrorist. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your only the act of loaning is prohibited. Borrowing from someone else is perfectly fine. You mean stealing? It's not really borrowing. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating it like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead body can't actually talk, there's not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So sleepy. Just listening makes me want to pass out. Be more like, get your poop together. Or else I'm going to start charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest in your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. The card reader. Poop joke. We came to the main hall. So what are we doing here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? Hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. An e-handbook? There's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know they were here, Pakura? I happened to find them by chance the other day. Seems that there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Siaka? Go ahead and confirm it all yourself. Immediately turned one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Siaka's. Okay, so like... You knowing that is suspect. Now you understand that key is the loophole that I revealed earlier. I feel like I'm starting to get it. Should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the whole time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning the handbook is prohibited. Borrowing from someone else is perfectly fine. Now everyone's making poop jokes. Erotic poop jokes. Yeah, I know he's calling me stupid. And to be fair, the main character is dumb as fuck. He thought for a second that the massive blow to the girl's head and the fact that she was strung up on the ceiling was somehow possibly that. I mean, I guess it's like Sherlock Holmes said, once you remove all of the impossible theories, only the right one is there. It's not that I'm smart, it's just he absolutely was not shot with bullets. Or she wasn't. Right? A gun could be used as a blunt weapon. You could pistol whip someone with a Gatling gun that's strapped to the roof? Sure.
What?
Hold on a second. What's
Very
on?
strange.
It's strong. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started up. The one that won't turn on is Leon's, right?
I see.
That would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with thousands and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory came flooding back. The cruel punishment that led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. Wouldn't be surprising that the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. With that understanding, it can take up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing e-handbook has one single weak point. This is important. It does?
I can't hear
But it's a
you.
secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think the handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? It's not turning. Is it just out of batteries?
That's fine.
You think so? Well, I guess I'll do exactly as you say, even though you're suspect as fuck. Either way, something still about it bothers me. Let's begin our investigation in earnest to track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What? What then? Can I leave you? Certainly once it reveals Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe that Genocide Jack is the one that killed her?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case. Murder's Fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. The Murder's Fiend who kills and kills again using a bizarre, brutal method. Like a ghost attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up with them. What nickname did the internet give this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack. Say he killed 1,000 people. That's got to be urban legend. Still, could be one of us who's really demented, psychotic killer like that. You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean very little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well, I guess I'm talking to you more. I mean, it could actually be a copyright, or a copier, copycat, whatever. What do you mean by that, Bakia? Not to be...
Don't make...
Is there really any proof? It's somewhere I'd like to take you. Provide all the evidence you need. Oh my god, can I do what I want?
It's all clear now.
Hey, you two! Big trouble, I need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency, emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! What's going on?
Please.
It's a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me! Just calm down. But it's an emergency! Emergency, what happened? Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. He's acting strange before, right? What should we do, Bakia?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Don't
You
make
sure?
me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. Thought for sure he'd just say no, but that'd be the end of it. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Toko, you okay? I mean, we can't get in. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her and see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and all she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Hey. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from the door, forcing me to gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Possibly freaked out about the murder situation. Commence the jiggling. We jiggling?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? Are you like Are you saying you're Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde or whatever? What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone, so I tried to bust the door down. But I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. Couldn't even budge it. I mean...
But...
whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. I'm playing too many puzzle games right now to not have a Galaxy Brain emote. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I don't know, is she into anyone, like, in a weird sexual way? Fuck you, Kuaga. How about you try it? Hey, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Stood in front of the door, not making a sound, then pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... Commence the jiggling!
What do you want?
Bacula?
It's Yakuya.
Sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control ever again. With that, the door slammed shut. Dracula couldn't pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! What's talking about right now? What about that promise? I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure, but...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Okay, I'll just stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Let's go. Really hurried up. Chihiro, I feel like I was pronouncing your name right. So she was, like, safe. Despite the fact that... whatever. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Yes, I'd like to investigate that one room. Let me. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
All makes sense once you go inside. I don't think I've ever been in this room. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
So there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. So many files on the shelf. What are all these
that's
things?
enough.
Documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet? What? Oh, the Japanese Parliament. The Diet. Okay. Okay. It would have been nice for them to say Parliament instead. Diet building is the Japanese Congress. Okay. No, I mean the ones with the real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? Just let it go for now. Now's not a good time for joking. Alright, well, let's look around. The desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. The Diet is making our frogs gay! It's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved to be very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? I keep snooping around and click everything but him. You have a very sharp eye to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
Our report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It will be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure want to look at it now? I mean, it was declassified recently, wasn't it? I feel like they did that. Didn't they, like, declassify JFK's murder? I forget how that turned out. I should have, probably read that. There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. They declassified some of it. I should probably read it. But I'll sound like a conspiracy theorist if I... What the fuck? Oh, it's the camera. There's a lot of things like that that I need to read. What do you mean? All those files are investigation related to different cold cases. The internal documents are for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So you're finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because this room right here is home for classified government documents, police records no ordinary person would ever see. You hear about the stupid Umbrella Man theory? JFC's murder? Kentucky Fried... Wait, the KFC guy's dead? Also, hold on. That reminded me. They rebranded the KFC guy, right? But also they rebranded the Bush's Baked Beans guy. And I haven't checked to see what his new look looks like. But apparently he's really hot now. Is this it? The KFC guy got hot. I don't know as if he got hot. I don't think that's the correct wording. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, this is apparently J Bush. The new Bush's Baked Beans guy. And everyone's like, oh fuck, he's hot. That's an article and a half right there. Can. What's the new can look like? Because apparently he's on it and he looks hot. Like, it surely can't be that hipster motherfucker. Like, I mean, it's not like ugly, but he's got awkward smile. Can Rev survive on just beans? Like, it's alright. He looks like a hipster. The vest beard combo doesn't help, you know? This is good art. My name is Bush and I come. Okay. Alright, well, anyway. Just read that and I don't want to read more. I don't know if you guys read. Did you guys see that as well? This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
It's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's not that. It's just, I totally believe... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just too much. How could anyone have put it all together? Supposed it goes to show how much power Hope's Peak Academy truly wields, or perhaps Mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like this are usually impossible.
What?
We're locked in a murder school, dude. I mean, like, if anyone's gonna know about conspiracies... Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere but in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual... Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think that your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second. You've read all these documents more than once? Thus us space top secret and confidential stuff anyway, so why? My family has a reading room just like this in our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tsukomi family have access to a variety of government-related documents. What do I think of Dangarompa? It's good. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible? I already told you, the secret council that controls the worlds from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know at all levels this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than an actual mastermind. So what you're saying here is most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. I had a fucked up childhood. What about you? I have like a lot of money and no empathy for anyone's life because I'm rich. It's an excellent mental exercise to solve more than a few of these cases just by reviewing the reports. Among all these reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. Okay, we get it. You got a hard-on for the guy. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases have been compiled here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second? So when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written on blood and the victim's body is suspended. Exactly what happened to Shihiro. Wow! Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one in the news, no one online, nobody knew about this aspect of each crime. Only key officials, the killer himself, knew about the mounting of the victim. Now, if you recall Tahiro's corpse, so that means anyone who read this document also has access to that knowledge. What is Bakuka ultimate at? Being rich. Money. Yeah, money is the right answer. Ultimate prodigy. Ultimate douchebag. No one is as much of a douchebag as this man. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question, but in fact the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
is in a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Oh no! Or they read the fucking file like you did.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocidal Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack is... I mean, here's the deal. If Genocide Jack is actually one of us, then what was in that report could have been evidence to prove that they were Genocide Jack. Could have been.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Oh, you think you would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? Might be managed to ferret out a clue or two.
Ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, tell me.
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's this time. Feel free to look at it here and here, but you can't take it with you. He handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached a page where the photos of the scenes had all been collected. Names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Kinhardia. I'm not going to read these. The ages seem kind of all youngish. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. The killer's countless victims were suspended exactly the same way. It's, pretty hard to stab a pair of scissors through someone's hand and then onto the... Yeah, I mean, like... Wait, they took the guy's nipples? Jesus. Also, stabbing seemed to be fairly common. Like, that seems to be important, right? They took his nips! And the next page? Yeah, we saw that. The old nip trip. Weekdays or weeknights, during holidays either at day or at night. Most common time for the killings to take place is on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because eyewitnesses never came forward, it's unlikely if there were any external reason for this. The confused behavior suggests the suspect may have dissociative identity disorder, DID. So, as an aside, you can have DID and not be a murderous homicidal maniac. It's convenient for murder plots, but you can have this thing and not be like that. Just so you know. It's one of those things that, like, people with OCD are, like, always, like, bringing out the bleach, rubbing it on everything.
other words...
The key point here is the culprit may have split personality. It's one of those, like, you don't know the thing. Anytime you get, like, any sort of, like, oh, hey, you got, like, you're not, like, your brain's not normal, so that means that you're crazy, and you'll try and murder me, because crazy people murder people. People kind of don't think that normal people murder people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a soapbox for a minute. Some people... The scariest thing isn't that there are certain people who are so crazy that they'll murder people. It's that someone can be so convinced that they're right in their beliefs that killing someone is totally normal for them. In other words, my point is that you don't have to be crazy to murder someone. You just have to think you're right. I'm part of a totally unbelievable story. That's why you get terrorists. They're not crazy, they just believe themselves to be correct about something. Or maybe it isn't really, I don't know, I feel like my mind's gone numb. I mean, I'm just gonna say it, like, it's not really like a, like, oh, the game's insensitive about shit. Like, fuck, have you seen the girl's tits? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here that ain't exactly kosher. I'm just throwing that out there as they like, hey, just so y'all know. And I don't know. I did study to become a psychologist, and I realized that, you know.
Let's go.
Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? I've shown you the evidence I want you to believe. We can leave now. Wait, Becca! I'm not a doctor, but neither is Dr. Phil, so, you know, whatever. As usual, Becca left without another word and hurried out of the library to catch. This is where we part ways. I have other things I need to take care of before the class trial. I showed you my evidence, no answer me. Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Do you really think we're going to be together the whole time? Take responsibility. Do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. I've shown you what I want to show you. You believe my lies now because you're a fucking idiot who will believe anything I hand you.
Goodbye.
Anyway, bye. Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Murderous Fiend is one of us, but who is it? I have to find out. Other rooms might have come up with some info. Find everything I can. I mean, like, I think it's more interesting when the murderer isn't insane and finds themselves to be correct. Like, that they think that they're right. Because the thing about that, what I'm trying to get at there is that anyone can be at a point in their life where they think they're right enough to murder. You guys all think you're right about something, I'm sure. Do you think you're right enough about whatever that is that if someone conflicted with that ideal, with that thought, that you would murder for it? You know? There are some people who could never kill, but I'm just saying that some people will. Some people believe they're right to the point of extremes. If you're willing to kill someone over one of your ideas, then you don't stand for anything. I think you stand for your ideal, whatever that is. Sorry, that's not like a funny, fun-time topic, but anyone and everyone is capable of becoming an awful human being. That's my point. We're all demons in disguise. Oh, that's not what I want to click at all. I didn't really investigate this room. Yeah, you just need a bad day. Statistics say that more murders happen on hot days, and if you live in Texas for like a week, you'll fucking understand. People get pissed off to some extreme that they're just like, yep, time to murder someone. You know what? You fucking deserve to die because of this. I mean, now I'm just like checking everything because it'll give me coins. So we should ban ice cream? What? Look, I've done not any crimes, but one of them definitely wasn't murder. You're in Austin. It's been pretty chill here in Austin recently. What is that little space there? I don't feel like there'd be anything here for me to... You really are a Celeste. I don't know what that means. I'm a fancy bitch. Cold, calculating. Oh, fuck. Why are you here? Why wasn't it you? What?
I feel as if...
What'd you find? But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Miss Lerdenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile, too. Really? What'd she say? She refused to tell me. It's like when girls boy that... I want to let you have a dream, man. I would say that if I respected you. She doesn't like you, dude. So where's Celeste now? Warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Can I talk to you now?
Indeed. However...
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
So then...
Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its
Goodbye.
whereabouts. I'll be praying for your success. Alright, her handbook is missing. Alright, let's take another look at her body. She said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I have to give it a shot. Let's see. Bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Rope was used to prop her up on a crucifix position. The rope has a plug? I see. I feel like it's too obvious that it's him. Like, I feel like it's too obvious that it's him. But... the fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means something struck her in the head, which... The first didn't seem to be right. But seeing them... I mean, they're all stabbed. That's the consistent thing here, but... Who's him? Rich bitch. Figure out there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. You figure out anything, my dude? Okay. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm not done here. Talk to me.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
Forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast would do such a thing? I'm gonna believe that Sakura didn't do it. Can I check the poster now? Is that pink because it's blood work? The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too, but Locker's room doesn't seem like the kind of place that you'd find something like this. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about lesbians too, man, dude, but like, is that proof? Can I check the boys' restroom or whatever room now? It could not be. Anything else I need to check? Alright. I checked whatever I needed to check. Get out of my way. Sakura, I feel like, is too honorable to murder. The carpet was moved. She was murdered in here. Wait a minute. She could have been murdered in here. Then the carpet, the body, and the poster were all moved. And you could steal her thing. So wherever her book is where it is. Popular boy band called Tornado. Doesn't fit with the boys' locker room. Posted in the other locker room. That's definitely strange about this. Yeah. Have the posters been switched? They were switched. I remember the big city model. I don't forget things like that. So, it's been switched. Anything else I can check in here? Nah, that seems to be it. Alright. Can I leave towards the swimming area? Big titties are a plot point. Worth a shot. It's a plot point, guys. The plot is happening. Big old plot. Okay, I wanted to check other stuff, but I guess it's not important. What do you got for me?
That's it.
You watch me for the plot?
Well,
You mean the anime titty girls? I would like to go and see her to ask her about that because okay. So it's got to be in here because there's nowhere else that I can investigate. It wouldn't have let me leave the Why is there a chain gun on the ceiling? To make sure you don't be a creeper. I feel like I didn't miss anything in the girls' room because it would have not let me out of there. You have to talk to... Okay, you don't have to tell me. Check the poster again? I guess I need to, like, let the protagonist know that. You read the carpet thing too fast. Alright, we'll go back to the carpet then. And then I think we ought to call it for the day. What do you mean, what is it? It's... Can I lift it? Okay. I went through the door again. I didn't mean to do this. Can you check your truth bullets? No, it's okay. I don't need hints, because I can think. Now, I noticed, and I don't know if it's still a thing, but I noticed the borer was down earlier. So if you want to, like, try and talk about, or you want to post art, it may not be possible. Why would anyone switch them?
Of course.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and the girls' locker rooms might have been switched?
Sorry.
Never paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that is bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? It's in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, is that a thing? The Boro's up? It was down for me earlier today. I spilled some on the carpet and left it a stain. The stain is the coffee. Okay, I see.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume that someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it usually clean as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. Okay, I don't want to... Protein coffee. I think I could get into that. Get out of my way. The powder acts as a creamer? Huh. I don't exercise enough to really justify having protein in my diet. It's coffee! Fucking hell! I was gonna say maybe it's like some blood that's under the carpet, you know, like kind of like seep through and it's staining it. That can happen, but it's coffee. That's what happens. The murder happened in the other room. Who do I need to talk to about this? Protein shits are the worst. I don't know, I've never been huge into exercise. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click it. Oh no. I think I'll get it so that way it goes, hey, the trial's happening. Can I leave now? Okay, I found what it wanted me to find. So that means that I can go see her.
How unfortunate.
Where was she? The warehouse. Right. I think the fascist is too nice of a guy to try and kill someone. I make a lot of fun of him, but he's just got to stick up his ass, more or less. Hey. What are you doing in here? Warehouse is amazing. It's absolutely full of everything that one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. Have you found anything related to the case?
Unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Did you find something? I will tell you and only you. No one else read this. Last night I saw Chihiro in the warehouse. What? Really? It was right about before nighttime. What are you doing out this late?
I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
It has just dawned on me how ridiculous your hair is. And then she was
Yes,
gone.
indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. I realized her hair was ridiculous, but it really just didn't occur to me how crazy. Seen some crazy cosplay wig tutorials for her. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. What? I know I was just talking about how I didn't notice Drill Hair Girl had drill hair. The official art book says that her twin tails are fake. Well, yeah, they would have to be. Oh, yeah, that's actually important information. Nice. They're not twin tails, they're just mega Bush's baked beans. Bush's baked beans. Assuming it's just wiring the drills. Alright, it lets me leave the area, so... Thinking about them beans. Think about them beans. I don't see why people think that the Bush's baked beans guy is hot now. Like, what? Like, I got multiple messages about how hot the Bush's baked trees! The Bush's baked beans guy is, and I just absolutely not. Can I annex Sayaka's room? Like, can I break down the wall? Hey, you doing okay in there? Alright. Thank you, game, for telling me exactly where I need to go. Can I manifest destiny everyone's rooms? If I murder the people next to... No, because then I'll die. Or live and not have to sleep in there anymore. Oh, hey, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out. She just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. My head was all swimmy, so I was getting pretty hungry. But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat donuts. Maybe it was one big regret. Should have tried to spend more time with her. I spent a lot of time with her, and I regret it now. Because now I got attached to her and think that it's bad that she died. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? It was a bit strange. She didn't hang out with the other girls much. It's like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. Like, she wouldn't, even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. She always stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? Oh no, she talked to boys all the time. It's kind of weird she was only shy around her own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex. Honey. Lesbians. Maybe she's just used to guys spoiling her, and the law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I mean, yeah, like, Hina, aren't you lesbians too? Like, chat seems to believe that she's a lesbian as well. Chat likes to think that everyone's a lesbian, actually. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Alright, well, that was useless. Alright. Don't say I'm a Rev is my favorite lesbian. Okay. Secret double lesbian. What? What's a double lesbian? Alright, well luckily the game will just fucking tell me where I need to go. I mean, I need to go to the archive again. Let's go there instead. Rev is a lesbian icon. You can let that go to like Ellen or someone. Alright. Can I look at that cable now? Rev said lesbian rights. Okay. Rev doesn't know about double lesbians. I don't. Alright, this is where the extension cable was. In the room that the guy who's definitely not the murderer was hanging out. Oh no, it's gone. Did someone take it? Alright, lets me leave it, so that's fine. I feel like I investigated all this. What does it want me to investigate now? I feel like it's probably important whenever I'm not investigating. Luigi guy, thank you for the raid of 15. That's cool, man. I don't know why it specifically says how many, but thank you. We're playing some Dangarompa, and I'm probably stopping soon, not to be like that. There's really nothing of value here. I was talking about my stream, but also this room that we're in. Can we solve the case? No, there's more I need to check. Okay, this is the room. I'm cheesing the game by asking it whether or not it can leave rooms. Alright. Lamp won't turn on. Oh, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here, but the last time I saw it was definitely on. It's definitely right here. Oh, shit. He was using an extension cable. Wienerless Steve, thank you for the sub. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Oh, man. Where could that extension cord gone? Who do I think it is right now? I think the game wants me to think... I mean, like... I feel like it's obvious enough that, like, I'm probably wrong. Does that make sense? I think, what happened is Rich Bitch, convinced Crazy Bitch that she was the murderer. Like, was Genocide Jack. Or possibly is Genocide Jack, I don't know. And she was crazy enough to believe him. And then... Yeah, I feel like it feels like a red herring. Yeah, I feel like that's like way too on the nose. Like, those two are way too obvious for it to be true. It's like the second case, so it's like they've taken the training wheels off. I feel like it's a red herring.
So, it's the... You remember where... Please go through the red door on the...
Alright, well... I think we ought to do the entire trial next time. We've been live for a decent amount of time. This is a good time to save. And, we can go from there. This feels like a good stopping point. Next time on Dangarompa, the second trial. Yeah. Dangarompa ballsy. Ballsy. I just realized it sounds like that. Ballsy. It's Leon. Guys, it's Leon. Leon did it. He's a ghost. Leon's a ghost. Holy shit, I solved it. Oh my god. I'm a fucking genius. It's fucking Leon. He's only allowed to do 2 murders at all, right? So that means that, like... Oh my god. He did it. He did a double murder. I mean, I guess it's 2 murders per, like, session. Let's look at some art. Starting with... Wilfred Cthulhu. Alright, let me bring up the board real quick. There it is. There we go. What's the next stream gonna be? I want to keep the streams to be so that way people on Afters can see it. And I can't put this up until a day after tomorrow. So that means that a day after tomorrow plus 1 day from now is the next time at earliest I could be streaming this. I'm also playing The Sims. I'm also playing Nuzlocke, and I'd like to play some Nuzlocke. Anyway, who did this one again? This one was Wilfred Cthulhu. It's me with a gas mask saying, it's time to go to GameStop. It's kind of like how I feel, like, spiritually. Like, I feel like you've captured my spiritual essence in wanting to go to GameStop. It's a mood right there. I feel like that's what you're going for. Then we got this one from Windes, and it says baby rights. Baby's rights to die. Baby dead. Dead baby. Dead baby jokes. I like how cute you made her, so it's extra fucked up now that she's dead. Thank you for that. Then we got this one from Lydia Wang. And it's another take on the Rev is the ultimate something. I like Ultimate Streamer and I like Ultimate Artist. They make me feel good. It's Nummel all over again. Lumple. Poor Lumple. Well, this is a good one. I'd wear a pink, like, pentagram. It's pretty good. It's like alliteration, pink pentagram. Too cute. Draw a cute baby, but covered in blood. She's not in the world anymore. The ultimate painter, the ultimate cowboy. Hey, speaking of paintings, did you know that... Hold on. Hold on. I got this. I got this. I got it. Hey, did you know this is happening? You could buy it with money. It's my art. See how, like, casual that was? Anyway, thank you for the art. It's very nice of you. Everyone. We got this one where I'm cool, and then we got baby rights, and then we got this one where I'm crazed. It's like the whole spectrum of what happened this stream. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for hopefully enjoying it, or just like rage watching, like you were like, oh man, I fucking hate this guy. Oh my god, this fucking god shit. I'll watch him the whole fucking time and hate him. Thank you. If that was you, or you enjoyed it, whichever it was for you. That was cool of you. Thank you. I don't have money. You enjoying my stream is worth a bunch of money. But anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.